legs, bums and tums with me, Carlie. All you're going to need for this class is a mat if you've got one, lots of space, so make sure that you push any furniture away, you're not going to hit anything, and then grab yourself some water as well. So before we start, we're going to do a nice gentle warm-up just to get the body really moving and get the muscles engaged for our workout. So join me as we do a little march. Okay, so thinking, push those shoulders away from the ears, soften the knees, swing the arms. We're just getting the blood pumping, getting the temperature rising a little bit, getting those muscles ready. We're going to really burn the calories, but also burn the muscles today and get really toning those legs, bums and tums. So take the feet wide for me. Good, and bring them back in. And take them wide. Good, and back in. And take them wide. Good, okay, so we're going to change now to a step point, so just join me when you can. Good. Excellent work. So as we do this, we can already think about squeezing our glutes, about engaging our legs, engaging the core, so sucking that belly button into the spine. Okay, give me a little roll of the arm here. Just going to get the torso moving a tiny bit here. Good. So every time you transfer the weight, we're thinking knees in line with the toes. We're engaging those glutes, starting to fire them up, ready for our workout. All right, change the arms now. We're going to reach across here. Reach. Good. Reach as far as feels comfortable for you. Good, keep it going. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're reaching high now. Off we go. 1, 2. Good. Stretch that side. You might feel a little stretch there. That's good. We're waking up the sides. Good. Give me 2 more. All right. March it out. Excellent. Breathe it in and out. And out. Take the arms here. Okay, we're going to pat the knee now. So lifting one knee alternatively. Good. Alternate knees at a time. Here, we're not thinking too much about the height, too much. We're just thinking about engaging that core, sucking the belly button to the spine, keeping the knees nice and soft. Good. Give me a few more. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. March it out again. Good job. All right, join me in a side step in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Tap. Good. Swing the arms now. Knees nice and soft. Okay, keep low on this one. Push yourself to step nice and wide. Work the outsides of those legs. Good, still sucking that belly button into the spine. Push the shoulders away from the ears. Good job. Keep this going. All right, we're just gonna warm up the hamstrings a little bit. So let's get back to a step point in 4, 3, 2, step point. So point that foot. Good job. Okay. Now when you're ready, we're gonna lift that back foot to point towards your bottom. That's it. Just firing up the hamstrings, the back of the legs, getting them ready. Keep it going. All right. Give me 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. March it out for me. All right, take those feet wide. We're just going to do a little bit of dynamic stretching. So we're going to do a squat. So take the feet slightly wider here. You're pushing the hips back. We are going to do some squats as our main exercise section, but we're just going to activate them before we start really pushing them. So knees in line with toes, you're pushing the hips backwards, arms go wide. And bringing them up here, and we're stretching sideways. We're not pushing through too much, we're not arching, we're thinking about stretching wide. Good, down again. And open up wide. Good job, a few more times. Okay, so really think about squeezing the glutes here. Sometimes you have to think brain to muscle activate, because we're about to use you. So we want you to be engaged and ready for the exercise. Now remember, with a squat, you're not just thinking about sitting back on that chair, you're thinking about pushing the hips down, and you're always thinking knees in line with toes. Okay, good. Give me 2 more of these. Really nice and gentle. Reach sideways, good job. And up. Excellent, okay. Shake out the body, shake out the legs. You should feel a little bit warmer now. If you need to go grab some water, now is the time to do it. We're gonna start with our first exercises. We're coming back to that squat, okay? We're gonna really fire up the backs of the legs, the glutes here, the whole legs. Squats are such a good compound exercise. They use so much of the body, which is why they're so good. And we squat pretty much every day when we sit down. So it's a really, really useful mechanism to strengthen your body. So we are squatting down and up, plain and simple. Join me when you're ready. Okay, you can keep the arms out. Bit faster this time. Still nice and controlled. Good job. Squeeze that bottom, squeeze it all the way down and all the way up. So don't let go. Don't think when that you stand that you let go of those muscles. Keep them going. A few more here. Good job. All right, join me in a pulse. We're doing 3 pulses. Pulse, 2, 3, and now a stretch. Good. Pulse, 2, 3. Good job. Feel the burn. All right, sink those hips down, down and back. Knees in line with toes, still thinking about sucking in that belly button to the spine, reaching the arms out, a nice straight back as we go down here. Keep it going. All right, we're gonna hold it down here. Go, hold. You can do this. If you need to take the arms here, that's absolutely fine. I can already feel this. They're alive and kicking those glutes. Hold it. You can do it 10 more seconds. If you need to hold on to a side at any point during this, just for a bit of stability, that's totally fine. Okay, good. We're gonna squeeze up. In 4, 3, 2, squeeze the glutes. Good, back to single squats. Good, you got this. I told you we were gonna burn them. And I meant it. Good. All right. Again, if you need to hold on to a chair, to the kitchen side, that's no problem. Just helps you feel nice and secure and stable. Good, keep it going. Remember, keep them activated all the way up, all the way down. Right, 3 pulses. 2, 3, squeeze. Really squeeze it on the way up. Use those glutes, good. Feel it. Feels good. Keep it going, 4 more times. Send the hips back and down. 2 more times with the pulses. Good job. All right, you know what's coming. We're gonna hold it, hold. You got this. We got 20 seconds here. Try your best to hold it down. Okay. 10 more seconds to go. After this 10 seconds, we're gonna use 8 counts to stand up. All right, it's really gonna test the strength, test the stability, all right? In 3, 2, 1, you've got 8 counts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, straighten on the one. Good job, shake out the legs. Your bottoms should be feeling nice, perky and alive now. All right, next exercise. You're extending one leg out to the side. We're activating the waist and all down the sides of our legs here. It's a fab exercise, another one that targets 2 areas of the bodies, few areas of the bodies. All we're doing is lifting the leg, lift and down, lift. You're squeezing here at the side, working that waist. The waist is part of our Tums, okay? But you're also using the side of your leg. Join me when you can. Arms can be wherever helps you. Sometimes holding them out just keeps your weight slightly forwards. Sometimes you can hold them here, or it might be a good idea to pop your hand on a side, a kitchen side, whatever suits you. Lots of energy through that foot. All right, good job. I also have a slight softness in my standing knee. That's so I can control where that knee is going, so it's not wobbling around anywhere. Give me a few more just like this. Keep it going, I know it burns. Nice job. 4 more. 4, 3, squeezing the waist. 2, 1, good job, shake it out. Shake out that foot. Sometimes you feel it in the standing leg as well. All that stability that you're building up there. Okay, so you get both legs with this one. All right, we're swapping over. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Up with the leg. Good job. Feel the sweat now. Nice. So remember, you're lifting the leg, but you're squeezing the waist as well. Good. Remember, grab onto the side if you need to. It doesn't mean you're doing the exercise any less. It just means that you're helping, you're kind of relieving your body of that worry about standing on the one leg, and you can really focus your energy on the muscles that you're trying to work. Good, keep it going. Squeeze it up. Sometimes you even feel it a little bit around here. You know, those love handly areas. Good. You've got 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, you got this. 1, all right, shake it out. Have a sip of water. Release it, release the tension a little bit. Okay, one last thing, standing up. We're gonna take our feet wide, okay? We've got a 10 to 2 turn out, as we like to call it. One foot's at 10, one foot's at 2. Your knees are going over in line with the toes. We're squeezing our bottoms, and then every time we come up, we're squeezing our inside thighs. Yeah, so we're getting both sides of the leg with this exercise. Again, if you want to hang on to the side, hang on to the side, arms out here, here, whatever suits you. All right, I'm gonna use my arms for this one. We're doing, and stretch. Good, okay. Join me when you can. Remember, with all these exercises, take the break you need before joining in. Listen to your body, okay? If you need to rest at any point, if you get cramp, anything like that, listen to your body. Stop for a moment, take a bit of water, maybe give a quick stretch to that muscle, and then join back when you can, that's no problem. All right, keep it going. Squeeze on the way up. Think, activate those inside thighs. Good. Push those shoulders away from the ears. Keep it going. Squeeze the outside of the leg to keep those knees in line with the toes. If you look down and you see that your knees are rolling inwards, it may be you need to bring your toes forwards, okay? We've got to protect our knees. We only get one set. So if this is too turned out for you, bring your toes forwards. Make sure those knees are always in line. All right, we're going to pulse it in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's pulse. You can do this. This is good. Breathe. Feel it. You're going to wake up tomorrow and you've got buns of steel as your bottom. Good. Give me a few more. Breathe it out. Good. If you need to change the arms, that's fine. All right. Okay, we're going to squeeze up in 4 counts, so a bit slower this time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop. 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze those inside thighs. You may activate a little bit of your hamstring as well. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. It's like you're almost trying to bring your heels together. And down. Squeeze. 2, 3, up, down. Squeeze. 2, 3, 4. Down. Keep it going. Good job. All right, back to singles. Here we go. Good job. Just a little bit more of this, and then we're heading to the floor. Good job. All right, 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, you got this. 3, 2, all right, we're pulsing it down there. You got this. See if you can get any lower. You will feel this a little bit in your quads as well, but try if you can. Send a message to those glutes. It's a big muscle group, okay? And you want them to work more than your quads. The quads always take over because they're big too, but try and keep it from this one from working. You get it in 4, 3, 2, we're squeezing up for 4. So 4, 3, 2, 1, down, 4, 3, 2, 1, down, 4, 3, 2, last time. Squeeze, 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 good job. All right, bring those legs in, give them a shake. Give your hips a little relax, okay? Sometimes we feel it in the hips when we do our second, then that's totally normal. All right, well done. Grab a drink of water, and when you're ready, join me on the floor. Okay, we're lying on our backs. Excuse me. We're gonna do some bridges, okay? We're gonna really get to those glutes, really get to the backs of those legs. So lying down when you're ready, feet are in line with your bottom, okay? Parallel legs, parallel feet. Sometimes if you do a bridge and your feet are too far away, your calves, your lower leg sort of takes over, okay? If that's happening, bring them in slightly closer and you can really isolate the glutes. Okay, you will be using a bit of a hamstring too. That's totally normal. All right, arms down. We're gonna pulse up. Off we go. Up and down. Up and down. What we're aiming for is just a little tap of the bottom. So we're not resting at the bottom there. It's just simply a tap before we go straight back up again. Good job. Up and down. Up and down. Good job. Give me 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're pulsing up there. Pulse. Good. Squeeze. Squeeze. Good job. As high as your hips will go. Keep it going. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me 16 more. You've got it in you. I know you do. Keep it going. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. Hold. Don't move. Be really still. Mind over matter. Still suck that belly button to the spine. Squeeze those glutes. If you feel yourself drop, push that little bit more. You've got this. Hold it there. You've got 8 more counts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Nice job. All right, roll on over onto your side straight away. We're going to do some inside thighs. All right. So bottom leg is long. Top leg over the top, okay? You're squeezing that bottom leg up to the ceiling and down. You want to flex your foot for more energy through that foot. Go ahead. If not, you can point it, okay? You can either go here, if that feels more comfortable, or down here. Make sure your body's in a nice straight line. All right, off we go. Pulsing up and down, up and down. Squeeze that inside thigh. Up and down, up and down. Good job. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Hold it there. We're going to circle, drawing a small circle with either your heel or your toe. Doesn't matter which way you're going. You're keeping the inside thigh up there. It's like a pulse, but you're creating a small circle. Keep it going. You got this. All right, down and up, down and up, down and up. Good. While you're here, let's talk about the waist. Still support your waist even in this position. What we don't want to do is collapse down here. We want to keep it nice and supported. If you can, you want to create a little bit of space between your waist and the floor, okay? It's the idea of that. It's not the literal space, but it's the idea of supporting your core, supporting your stomach so that you're not collapsing into the floor. All right, got this. Hold it there. Circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. You got this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Feel the burn. Hold it there. Hold, hold, hold. Whew, I can definitely feel this in my inside thighs. And rest. Good job. All right. Moving over to the other side. We're going to do the exact same thing. So find a nice comfortable spot with your head on your hand. All right. In 4, 3, 2, let's go. Up and down. Up and down. Good. And we're thinking about supporting that waist. Good. Keep it going. Up and down. Up and down. Breathe. All right, hold it to the top. Circle that leg. Circle. 2, 3, 4. If circles are a little bit tricky to coordinate, keep with just a straight pulse, okay? That's no problem. Keep it going. All right, we're going down and up now. Down and up. Down and up. Good job. Keep it nice and square. Down and up. All right. Are you still thinking suck the belly button back towards the spine as well? That's another one to think about. Good. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it to the top. Hold, hold. 4 more counts. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax down. Good job, guys. All right. Okay. Lying on the backs now. We're going to do some abs. So we're just going to do some basic crunches just to get those abs going before we do anything else, okay? Off we go. Crunch up. While we do this, I'm just going to talk. So keep that lower back pushed into the floor. You have 3 options here, sorry. Okay? You can take your arms crossed over your shoulders. All right, you can reach up to your knees, or you can take the hands to the temples. You've got 3 levels of difficulty there. All very good, all very useful, but just keep that lower back pushed to the floor. Good job. All right, give me 8 more. You've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, if you can, I want you to reach your arms around. We're going to work that waist a tiny little bit more. All right, you're going to reach same arm to same ankle, and then other side. Okay, we're not doing this quick. We're doing it slow. And twist. And twist. If you can, the aim is to keep your shoulder blades off of the floor. Okay, shoulders off the floor. Reach. You should squeeze. You should feel that down the side of your waist. Squeeze. Just like the standing ones we were doing. Good job. Give me 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, bring it down. Arms by your side. You're lifting your feet up to tabletop position here. So right angle in the hip to the thigh and the knee joint as well. Okay, arms are just by your side. We're dipping 1 toe at a time, okay? Changing the feet. Again, you're thinking about pushing that spine into the floor. You're sucking the belly button flat. So we're not just thinking about the crunch that you sometimes get from ab exercises. You're thinking about the slightly deeper muscles. So that requires you to think pulling your stomach flat. Change. And change. Good. All right. If you're struggling to keep that lower back on the floor, don't take your leg so low. Go to the place where you can still feel, you can test with your hand. All right, that's enough. If you can take it straight to the floor, that's great. Go to where feels good for you. Keep it going. Suck that belly button in. This is good. You got it. Well done. Give me 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Bring it in. Okay. Hug the knees. All right. One last exercise before we finish. We've got 8 of these. You're reaching your legs out to a 45-degree angle, then you're bringing them back into your knees, okay, to hug your knees. All right, we've got 8 of those. The lower you go, the harder it is, okay? So you've got to gauge this right. If you're keeping it up here, that's fine. Again, we want to think about that lower spine into the floor. All right, 8 in 4, 3, 2, 1, go out and back in and out. Back in. Good. Breathe. Out and in. Out and in. Good. Give me 4 more. 4, 3. Suck that belly button in. 2 and 1. Well done. All right. Okay. Shake it out. Relax those hips. Give them a little roll if you need. Push onto your side. Come to a nice seated position. That is our session over. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you really did feel the burn in those areas. Please join me again for my next class.